Right. Good evening, everyone. Online students, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. Yes. Very good evening, guys. Very good evening. So you can hear me and you can see the screen. All right. So let us start our session here today. So guys, before starting our session, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concept which I had covered in our yesterday's class. So guys, settle down. Right now. Right. So guys, yesterday we have started discussing about for loop. So as I said, for loop will be having three statements. What are those? Initialization, test condition, increment and decrement operator. So we have seen lot of methods in for loop, lot of options how we can achieve in for loop. Right. Now guys, as I said yesterday only, I said, so for loop is not yet completed, just one more small task is pending, I said. Right. Now guys, before going to the task, just a small question, very small question. 2 into 1 equal to, very good, nice. 2 into 2 equal to, wow. Okay, 4. 2 into 3 equal to 6. So on, 2 into 10, that is equal to 20. What I want you to do is, listen. Right. Off the fan, please. Please switch it off. Right. What I want you to do is, take a parameterized method which accepts only one parameter. And I want you to write a logic for that method which will print multiplication table of that number. I can take any number, 2, 5, 6, like that. But if I execute my program, in the output, I should be getting exactly like that. I don't want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, not like that. I just want 2 into 1 equal to 2. For example, if you're taking 5, 5 into 1 equal to 5. 5 into 2 equal to 10. Like that, I want the data to be displayed in the output. Did you understand, guys? If I, for example, let me try to take a method void, just like method 1. And here, let me try to take a parameter int a. If I execute this program, okay, let me just try to call main method. Now inside my main method, just simply I'm trying to create, okay, an object new class a dot method 1 and I'm giving 2. So right now a value is 2. If I execute this program in the console, I should be getting like this. Complete table, not these dots. I want complete table. Got it? What are you waiting for? Come on, write the code. Write the code. Write the code. No need to discuss for this program. Try to write the code without discussing for this program. If discussions are required, I'll let you know. But for this program, no discussions. Please check whether you can write it by your own or not. I can give any number here. I can give any number. You are supposed to print me the multiplication table of that number from 1 to 2, like 1 to 10. Use for loop. Use for loop. Start writing. Completed. Very good. Start writing. I want the output exactly to be like this. I don't want the result 2, 4, 6. No. If you are printing only the result, no. I want the entire data. Go ahead. Yes, Kotesh, I got your program. Perfect. Swaroop. Yes, that is good. That is good. Come on. Just think. Just think. Just think. Yes, Anjani, Supriya, Vishal. Good. Please think. You can do this. Just think. How many of you completed? Please raise your hands. That is good. That is good. Nice. Okay. All right. So guys, please check this. For example, my requirement is I need to print like this, right? So let me try to take a for loop. For loop. Inside the for loop, I'm trying to take int I equal to 1. Why? Because I want to start from 1. Okay. 1. And obviously 2 semicolons. You already know that. 2 semicolons. Now condition, I want to increment the number up to 10. So condition I should be less than or equal to 10. After that, increment. So I plus plus. Now after that, now this is the right. So as of now, A value here is 2. Right now, let me just try to write A Okay. After that, what I want to display this symbol. Okay. So I can take that symbol in a string. Come on, guys. Yes or no? Just let me try to go with that symbol like this. Okay. A value 2 into. Okay. After that, what you need? Number. So number means actually I value is 1. Okay, plus I. After that, what we need? Equal to. Okay, same. Just let me try to go with plus. Just let me try to go with equal to, and after that plus. Right now, what I want to add my multiplication data. So just simply a into I. That's it. These parentheses are also not required. Directly I can keep it like this. Just one line, right click, run as Java application, and I'll be able to get my data like this. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone, right? So the way which you need the output, according to that you need to use the for loop. I hope most of the people had done this program, right? Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Yeah, I got your outputs. Guys. I got your outputs. That is great. That is great. Okay. Now, please note it down. If you want, you can note it down. Please. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Right. Now, completed. Right. That is good. I am removing this, guys. I am removing this. Let me remove this. Writing. Please write. Please write. Guys, if anyone is writing, please do let me know. I will wait. Okay. Completed. Very good. Anyone writing? Boys? Done. Girls? Anyone writing? No. Okay. Now, just one small task. Just one more. Guys, please tell me output for this program. Please tell me the output for this program. Go ahead. Don't guess. Don't guess the output. Analyze the output. Don't guess. Please don't guess. Analyze. I said, please check that. Check that. If I execute this program, what is my expected output? So are you, just a minute, guys? Okay. Some people are guessing, that is good. But let me try to give you just 2 minutes of time to analyze, please. Please analyze. Remember, there is a space here. There is a space here. So just analyze, please. Try to understand this. Okay. Right. Point number 1. What is n value? N value is 5. Okay. N value is 5. oh, sorry, just let me try to get it like this. N value is 5. Okay. Entering into the for loop. Entering into the for loop. Just a second. Let me just try to remove this. Okay. Entering into the for loop. Now, inside this for loop, okay, for loop starts from here, ends with here. Right. Now, inside the for loop, I value is 0. Okay, fine, no problem. I value is 0. After that, we are giving a condition that is 0. That is, I should be less than n. What is n value? 5. This is the condition. The condition is true. 0 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. Enter into the for loop. Enter into the for loop. Inside this for loop, we are having one more for loop. Just follow the basics. Same. Okay. Initialization statement, test condition, increment or decrement operator. Okay. So first enter this second for loop also. Int j is equal to 0. So j is equal to 0. After that, condition j should be 0 should be less than or equal to I. What is I value? 0 only. Okay. The condition is true. Condition is true. Enter into the second for loop. System.out.print. Print. There is a difference between print and println. Print means the cursor will be present in the same line. Println means the cursor will be coming to the next line, like new line. Okay. So what you are trying to print, I'm just trying to print a star. Sorry. Okay. Star. And after that, there is a space also. Okay. Star and then space. Right now, the cursor is here only. Okay. After that, all the statements which were present inside the for loop got executed. After executing all the statements which were present inside the for loop, the compiler will be going and executing increment or decrement statement. So j value will be incremented to 1. Checking the condition, 1 is less than or equal to 0. No, the condition is failed. So this loop will be terminated. Inner for loop will be terminated. After that, remember, still we are inside the first for loop only, right? So inside the first for loop, there is still one more statement, that is system.out.println. So from here, the cursor will be coming to the next line and it will wait. It will wait. All right. Now, after that, all the statements which were present inside the for loop got executed. So after executing line number 13, the compiler will be going to execute increment operator. I value will be incremented to 1. Again, same, checking the condition. 1 is less than 5. The condition is true. Enter into the for loop. Inside the for loop, one more statement, one more for loop we are having. Okay, int j equal to 0. So why again we are executing initialization statement? You said initialization statement will be executed only for once. Guys, initialization statement will be executed only once whenever the compiler came across for loop. Whenever the compiler interacted with the for loop. So this is the second time compiler is getting interacted with the for loop. Am I right or wrong? So obviously, again, this initialization statement will be getting executed. J value is again 0. I value here is, what is I value, guys? I value got incremented to 1. So the condition is J should be less than or equal to I. That is 0 should be less than or equal to 1. Yep, the condition is true. The condition is true. Enter into the for loop. System.out.println star and space will be printed. Star and space. After that, After that, after executing this statement, again the compiler will be going to increment J value. J value will be incremented to 1. So right now, checking the condition, 1 is less than or equal to 1. The condition is true. Again, enter into the for loop. Now here, one more time, we will be getting star and a space. After that, one more time, again, J value will be incremented to 2. Condition is failed. Condition is failed here. So compiler will be coming out from this for loop. And after that, line number 13, system.out.println. That is, from here, our compiler will be coming to the next line. So here, again, after executing this, I value will be incremented to 2. I value will be incremented to 2. Checking the condition is true. Enter into the inner for loop. Again, J value is 0 only. J value is 0 only. Now we need to check I value as 2. Are you understanding me, guys? Like that here, what is our output? Star, star. After that, star, one more. Okay, star and star, like this. Only 4 or 5? One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After printing 5, whenever I value is equal to 5, we'll be getting the value as 5. After that, one more time, whenever we are trying to increment it as 6, now here the condition is failed. If the condition is failed, compiler will not enter into the first for loop only. So we will be getting our output as like this. I hope it's clear, guys. Now, actually, there is a space here. After every line, there is a space also. But we cannot see that space in our console. I hope you're understanding me. Right. Now, online students, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, please tell me, is it clear for everyone? Respond in the chat. Preeti, Sai, I hope it's clear. Okay. Okay. Now. Guys, actually, we had already covered typecasting. What do you mean by typecasting? One data type into another data type. How many types of typecastings are there? What are those? What do you mean by widening? What do you mean by widening? Converting smaller data type to larger data type. Narrowing larger data type to smaller data type. Okay. What do you mean by autoboxing? Converting a primitive data type into its respective wrapper class object. Okay. You remember wrapper classes concept, right? Before going to wrapper classes concept, I gave you a small idea about an array. Did you remember that? How the data will be present inside an array? Like index position starts with, length of an array starts with. Okay. For example, guys, simply what I want to do, let me try to take an array. Okay. I'm just void method one like this. Okay, void method one like this. I'm just taking a small array int ARR equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, and of course 50 like this. This is an array. Now my question is, what is the index position of 40? Index position of 40. What is the length of my array? Length starts with index position of 30. Index position of 50. Is it clear, guys? Right now, for example, if I'm trying to write system.out.println ARR of 5. What is my output right now? What is my output? What I will be getting? I'll be getting an exception. Why I'll be getting an exception? I am trying to retrieve the data which is presented 5th index position. Is fifth index position present in this array? No. What is the last index position? 4. So if I write like this, now tell me what is my output? So new class A dot, just let me try to go with method 1. Right now, if I'm trying to execute my program, I will be getting my output as 50. Is it clear, guys, for everyone? For example, if I just write like this, now tell me what is my output? 30 or 20? Right click, run as Java application, 30. So you are getting an idea, right? How to retrieve the data from an array? Please tell me. We can retrieve the data from an array by using index positions. Guys, kindly please do remember this. Not only in array, anywhere in Java, anywhere in Java, always index position starts with 0. It may be an array, it may be a string, it may be array list, it may be linked list, vector, hazard, wherever you are using. Index position always starts with 0. Length always starts with 1. Okay. So online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Up to now, is it clear? Like how to retrieve the data from an array? Online students, kindly please respond, guys. Just please respond. Okay. Please respond in the chat. Up to now, is it clear? How to retrieve the data from an array? Like we are supposed to retrieve the data from an array by using index positions. Okay. Now what I want to do is, I want to retrieve all the data from my array by using for loop. Shall we? Okay, let me remove this. I'm trying to take for loop. So just a small statement, system.out.println, retrieving the data. What is that? Retrieving the data by using for loop. Retrieving the data by using for loop. So you know why I am getting an error here, right? Come on, why? 2 semicolons. Okay, just let me try to write 2 semicolons. Now I want to retrieve the data. All right. So I want to retrieve the data from 20 to 40. I don't want 10. I don't want 50. Okay, let me do one thing. First, let me try to retrieve all the data, 10 to 50. Shall we? Okay, if I want to retrieve the data from 10, from which index position I need to start? 0. Okay, just let me try to take int I equal to 0. Condition up to how much? Less than or equal to 4, not 5. Why? Because if I value is 5, what I'll be getting? I'll be getting an exception. Array index out of bounds exception. Okay. And after that, just let me try to go with I++. Now here, very simple, system.out.println ARR of I. That's it. So right click, run as Java application, and I'll be getting my output like this. Okay. So very, very simple. Is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, kindly please respond. Is it clear? Online students, is it clear? Please respond. Come on, guys. Respond. Right. That is good. Okay. Now, guys, please listen. Array collections. Array and collection concept. Actually, very important for creating a project. Very important. And we can retrieve the data from an array and collection, both arrays and collection classes. What are the examples for collection classes? String array, no. Array list, linked list, vector. Did you remember that? Hazard. Guys, I gave you when I discussed about wrapper classes. Yes. So passing the data into arrays and collection classes, retrieving the data from the array and collection classes, both are very important. We can do that by using for loop, both for arrays and collection classes also. We can pass the data into array and we can retrieve the data from the array by using for loop. From Java 1.5 version onwards, we can do the same thing by using enhanced for loop. Enhanced for loop is also known as for each loop. Now, guys, kindly please do remember this point. From Java 1.5 version onwards, we can retrieve the data from an array by using for loop and by using for each loop also. From Java 1.8 version, there is a special method known as for each method. The method name itself is for each. That is a predefined method, just like main, that is a predefined method. So in interview, please be very sure which question you are facing. If the interviewer is asking about for each method, then you are not supposed to say this. Right now, whatever I'm trying to cover, that is a control statement. For each method is different. For each loop is different. Right now, we are discussing about for each loop. For each loop. Sir, what about for each method? Wait for it. Not right now. For each method, I'll be discussing that in our last, not right now. When I'm discussing about new features of Java, at that time, I'm going to discuss about for each method. But as of now, kindly please do remember, for each means you are having two concepts. What is that? First one is loop. Second one is method. When loop has been introduced from Java 1.5 version. When method has been introduced from Java 1.8 version. What is the use of that method? Later, not right now. But kindly please do remember this. Now, if we want to pass the data into an array and retrieve the data from the array, we can use for loop. We can use for loop. And we can use for each loop also to do the same actions which are done by the for loop. Guys, please listen. For each loop will be acting as an alternative for loop. For example, please check this right now. What I'm trying to do, system.out.println, retrieving the data by using for each, for each. Now just observe here. I'm just trying to write for. Please listen. I'm just trying to write for. In for loop, how many semicolons we need to write? In for each loop, you should not write any semicolon, not even a single semicolon also. What you need to write, you just need to write a colon, not semicolon. Am I clear with this? Now, to the left side of the column, take a variable. Sir, which variable? Which data type I need to take? Whatever the data type of your array. What is my array data type? Left side of the column. To the right side of the column, take the name of your array. Name, identifier. What is my array identifier name, guys? ARR. Just try to write ARR. That's it. And inside this for each loop, just system.out.println X. I'm not writing anything. X. Now, please observe the output. Right click, run as Java application, retrieving the data by using. I can retrieve the data. Now, my question is, guys, whenever we are trying to retrieve the data by using for loop and for each loop, Understand the question correctly. Please understand the question correctly. Whenever we are trying to retrieve the data from an array by using for loop and for each loop, in which case we are using index values, for loop or for each loop? Come on. Exactly. For loop will be working on index values. Means by using for loop, we can retrieve the data according to our wish. Sir, what do you mean by according to our wish? Means, for example, if I want to retrieve the data in a reverse order also, I can do that by using for loop. For example, please check this, guys. Just let me try to write like this: retrieving the data in REVRSE, reverse ORDR order by using for loop. Now, okay, guys, please help me out. If I want to retrieve the data in a reverse order, first, from which index position I need to start? Answer, please answer. 4. Okay, just let me try to take for loop. Okay, inside for loop, how many semicolons? 2 semicolons. I should be like int I equal to 4. Okay, I should be greater than or equal to 0, 0. After that, I plus plus or minus minus. Exactly, minus minus. Now here system.out.println, here ARR of I, ARR of I. Oops, sorry, where is I? I, ARR of I. So first I value is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. First 50 will be retrieved. After that 40, 30, 20 and 10. Right click, run as Java application. I can retrieve in a reverse order also. Why? Because for loop will be working on index values. But sir, can I do that with the help of for each loop? No, you cannot. You cannot. Why? Because for each will be working on streaming data in the sense in which order the data is entered in the array, in the same order the data will be retrieved. It will not be working on index values. In which order the data is entered, in the same order the data will be retrieved. So when we need to use for loop, when we need to use for each loop. For example, if you are not considered about index positions, better go with for each. Why? Because for each will be having less code. If you want to retrieve, go with for loop. Why? Because for loop will be using index positions. Am I clear with this, guys? Online students, kindly please respond. Guys, kindly please respond. Is it clear, guys? Online students, up to now, is it clear? That is great. That is great. Okay. Okay. Guys, do me a favor. Try to write a program. Use for loop. Use for each loop. Just, okay, do one thing. First, write up to here. Up to here, line number 7. Up to line number 7. Go ahead. Come on. Ashok, your question is, sir, if we don't know the index position, how to give a condition? Ashok, as a developer, you will be knowing the index position. Like what is the length of an array? You will be knowing that 100%. 100%. There is no option that you don't know that. Okay, Ashok? Right. Guys, completed up to line number 7. Now, what I want you to do is write a for loop which retrieves the data from 10 to 50. After that, give me a for loop which retrieves the data from 40 to 20. Did you understand? First, retrieve the data from 10 to 50. Complete data. Second for loop, just try to retrieve the data from 40 to 20 only. Enough. Go ahead. Only for loop. 2 for loops. Try to use 2 for loops. No problem. First for loop, 10 to 50. After completing the first for loop, second for loop, 40 to 20. Go ahead. Go ahead. Manoj, regarding your question, please wait. Whenever we are discussing about arrays concepts, I'll let you know how to know that. Don't worry. Right? Please wait. Please wait. No need to count. There are some specific ways are there. I'll tell you how to do that. Just in this class, please think about how can we use for loop to retrieve the data. That's it. For loop and for each loop. Okay, Manoj? Please wait for the topic, Manoj. Clear, buddy? Respond in the chat, Manoj, please. Yeah, good. Practice, Roshan, practice. You need to log in on time, buddy. First, I requested you to write the for loop which retrieves 10 to 50. This for loop retrieves the data from 10 to 50. 10 to 50. Second for loop, I want to retrieve from 40 to 20. Means I value should be 3 and condition should be 1. That's it. And after that, we can use for each also. Please carry on. Please carry on. Please have this program. Please, please. Scroll. What do you want me to scroll? Please. Online students, I'm getting your programs. That is good. That is great. Come on. Complete it. We can do that. We can do that. Prakash, yes, we can do that. Ajay, that's what I'm trying to say. For each method, for each loop does not need a condition. You should not be giving a condition inside for each loop. For each loop will be working, guys, just remember one point here. For each loop will be working as an alternative for loop in order to retrieve the elements from array and collections. That's it. That's it. Not more than that. Yes, of course. Balakrishna fan? Obviously. Done? Please, please. No, I'm very eager to give you a task. Guys, are you enjoying the tasks which I'm giving you? Or else are you feeling it? Oh, still one more task. Are you thinking like that? Right. That is good. That is good. Madhavi, my volume is okay, Amma. Please increase from your end. We cannot get the tables by using for each loop. That's what I'm trying to say. Guys, remember, for each loop is used only to retrieve the data from array and collections. Okay, it will be working as an alternative for loop. That's it. Okay, okay. Now, I hope it's clear. Last, oh, please, please, please. Sorry, please, I forgot. Please. Once again, I'm saying you guys, we cannot retrieve the data in a reverse order by using for each. Why we cannot retrieve? Why we cannot retrieve? For each loop will not work on index values. It will work on streaming data. In which order the data is entered into the array, same order that will be retrieved. It will not concentrate on index positions. So according to your wish, we cannot retrieve the data. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right, guys, completed. I'm removing this, and removing this. Okay. So this is about iteration statements. So how many iteration statements are there? How many? 4. What are those? While, do while, for, and for each. We had done with our iteration statements also. First, we had completed discussing about selection statements. After that, we had completed discussing about iteration statements. Right now, let us just try to have an idea about jump statements also. How many jump statements are there, guys? 3. What are those? Break, continue, and return. As a matter of fact, guys, you already know about break. You already know about return also. Okay, continue. We should be understanding that. But let me try to do one thing. Just let me have a small method here. Okay, just let me try to go with method 1. Now here, I'm just trying to take, what should I take? Okay, let me try to take a for loop. for loop. Inside for loop, two semicolons, int I equal to 1, I should be less than or equal to 10, and I plus plus, like that. Concentrate, guys, please concentrate. Please concentrate. Okay. Now here, if, yes, if I is equal to 5, if I is equal to 5, break. SYSO system.out.println, system.out.println, I value plus I. After that, system.out.println, compiler came out from the for loop. Compiler came out from the for loop. Okay. Now after that, let me go to my main method. Main method. Now inside my main method, okay, let me just try to create an object, new class A dot method 1, and here system.out.println start and SYSO system.out.println end. Oops, sorry, end, like this, as simple as this. Okay. Now you guys are already guessing the output, right? That's exactly what I need. Okay. If I execute my program, what is my output? Start will be printed or not? Okay. I value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will be printed or not? Once again, 5 will be printed or not? Okay. 5 will not be printed. 6. Right. Guys, please listen. Once again, I am saying you, whenever the compiler came across break statement, it will come out from the loop. The program will not be terminated. Program will not be terminated. Just it will come out from the loop. So right now, this is the loop. Come on, guys, yes or no? Okay, guys, this is not the loop. This is a selection statement. Come on, guys. Yes. So right now, what happens, if we execute our program right now, first start will be printed. All right. So for loop, I value is 1, right? That is great. So checking the condition, I is less than or equal to 10. The condition is true. Okay, just let me try to write like this. 1 is less than or equal to 10. The condition is true. Enter into the for loop. Enter into the for loop. Now my question is, guys, understand my question correctly. When we need to bother about this code, when if I value is equal to 5. Exactly. Am I right or wrong? Until I value is equal to 5, no need to worry about this. Directly come to system.out.println. I value is 1. After that 2. After that 3. After that 4. And then whenever I value became 5, enter into the for loop. Okay, here we are having a condition, that is, if I is equal to 5, the condition is true. Enter into the block. Enter into the block. Inside this, what we are having? Break statement. Whenever the compiler came across break statement, I repeat, whenever the compiler came across break statement, it will just come out from the loop. Program will not be terminated. So where is the loop here? This is the loop. Am I right or wrong? So directly from here, directly it will be coming out from the loop. System.out.println, compiler came out from the for loop will be printed, and after that all the statements which were present inside this method one got executed. After that end. So start I value will be printed up to 4, 1 to 4, and compiler came out from for loop and end. Just let me check, right click, run as Java application like this. Start I value 1, 2, 3, 4, and after that whenever it I value becomes 5, whenever it came across break statement, so the compiler came out from the loop and directly that statement will be printed and end will be done. Simple as this. Is it clear, guys? Online students, kindly please respond. Online students, kindly please respond. Is it clear, guys? Please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. Respond. Yeah, that is great. That is great. Good. Okay. For example, in the place of break, I'll just try to write CONTINUE, continue. Now, let me tell you what happens. Guys, whenever, please listen, listen. Whenever the compiler came across continue statement, it will skip the next iteration. I mean, whatever the statements which are present in the loop, it will skip. Directly it will be going to increment or decrement operator. Once again, whenever the compiler came across continue statement, remaining lines, remaining code which is present inside the loop will be skipped. Directly it will be going to increment or decrement operator. Now tell me, start will be printed I value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly. Except 5, all the statements will be getting printed. Why? Because whenever I value becomes 5, it came across continue, and as the compiler came across continue statement, remaining code which is present inside the loop will not be executed. Directly it will be going to increment or decrement operator. And yes, after that I value will be 6. Now, is this going to get executed? No. So directly I value 6 will be printed. 6, 7, 8, 9. And after that, compiler came across from, compiler came out from for loop and end will be printed. So once again, break statement. What happens if the compiler came across break statement? Come out from the loop. What happens if the compiler came across continue statement? Remaining code which is present in the loop will be skipped. Is it clear, guys? Now, online students, kindly please respond. Guys, kindly please respond. Please respond. Okay, Sai. Sir, if we use both break and continue, what happened? Please check and tell me, buddy. Sai, if you are using break and continue both, come on, buddy. Obviously, you will be getting a compile time error. Why? Because you already know that whenever the compiler came across break statement, immediately it will be coming out from the loop. So this is unreachable code. Okay. Now let me try to write return. Now you already know return statement implementation. Tell me, start will be printed? Yes or no? I value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. No? Okay. After 4, what will be printed? After 4, what will be printed? Directly end. Not this statement also. Why this statement will not be printed? Whenever the compiler came across return statement, it will immediately come back to the calling method. Guys, in our first classes, we had covered this. Yes or no? So please check this. Right click, run as Java application. We will be getting our output like this. You will not be getting this statement also. I believe you got an idea about break, continue, and return. Please have this simple program. Please, please have this. Please have this. Now, guys, kindly please do remember break statement. Guys, listen. Break statement. We need to use break statement inside only inside switch case or loops or blocks, not anywhere else. If you are trying to use, for example, let me just try to show this. Okay, please check this. I'm trying to use break. Am I getting an error? Why I'm getting an error? From where it should come out? Are you getting me, guys? There should be a loop. There should be a block to come out, right? But there is no loop. There is no block. You will be getting an error, right? Okay, I'll upload that content in our Google Classroom regarding that point. No issues. Please have this. Please have this. Please have this. Just like break, remember continue also. We are supposed to use continue inside loops and blocks. Loop and block. Remember that, please. Just I'll do one thing. Let me try to write like this. Break. We need to use break. Loops. Blocks. And switch. Loops, blocks, and switch. Continue. Continue. Loops and blocks, not in switch. Loops and blocks. We should not be using this anywhere else. Funny, whenever the compiler came across continuous statement, remaining code which is present inside the loop will not be executed. As simple as this. It will be skipped. It will be skipped. Nagaraju sir, if we give break after continue, what happens? Just now I said, please check that. Nagaraju, please check that. Whenever you are practicing, please check that. Vikram, same question. Sir, what if we use continue and then break? Please check that, Vikram. If you check, you'll understand. Please check it once. Once again, I'm saying you guys, whenever the compiler came across continuous statement, whatever the code which is present inside the for loop, remaining code will not be executed. Just it will skip. Directly it will be going to increment or decrement operator. As simple as this. Please. Okay. Shahina, you were asking break and continue in comment. Return statement, why we did not comment? Uh, I just want to use return statement, Shahina. That is the reason I did not comment. Okay. If you want to comment, you can do that. Just comment, return, no problem. Comment, return, uncomment, continue. That's it. As simple as this. Okay. Right. Right. Now, guys, completed. Ready for a task? Answer easy or tough? Many answers or one answer? I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. I'll make it tough. Shall I? Okay. Task time. Guys, task time. I want you to complete this task right now in the class. I'm giving you, okay, first write the program. First write the program. First write the program, please. After writing the code, I'll give you. Sagar, that will be covered under labeled blocks. Okay. Generally, for a block, we are supposed to give labels like names. At that time, we can use that. Okay. Yeah. Karthik, break statement will come out from the loop, not from block. As I said, from if directly it will be coming out from the block. Okay. Please write this program first. Please write this program. That's it. That's the code. Now, Rekha wrong output. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. You can discuss, no problem. I'll come. Feel free to discuss. Right. Let me check my online students' outputs also. Okay. Let me check your outputs, guys. Uh, I'm saying the correct outputs. Rajshekar, correct. Ramakrishna, correct. Abhilash, don't question. Okay. No, wrong, buddy. Subham, correct. Sujeev, correct. And Ramakrishna, correct. Yeah, that's what. Kranti, correct. Shruti, correct. Very good, Shruti. All others are wrong. Sai Prakash, I already explained that you cannot keep break at the place of continue. Both are having different functionalities. No, wrong, wrong. Akshay, no. All right, guys. How many of you completed? These many completed. Then why did not show me? Show me, please. Show me the outputs. Right, right. Guys, the output for this program is, just let me remove this and right click, run as Java application. 80. 80 is the output. Guys, you just need to get the value of K. That's it. In order to get the value of K, I had did some small code, like just like complex code. Try to break the code. If you break the code, you will understand it very, very easily. Okay. So the people who did not got the output, please analyze this program. This is a task 5. This is a task 5. We have already did a lot of programs like this. Please analyze this. Okay. All right, guys. That's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our today's session. We'll be trying to continue our session again by tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys. Rajshekar, that's, you already gave the output, right? There's a task which I'm trying to give for you guys. Okay. It's not a new concept, Rajshekar. Right, right, right. Okay, Rahul, what? Okay. Break the code. Just break the code. Then you will understand, Rahul. See, for example, try to write the same code for a, just take a normal variable. Just take int I, and after that try to assign that. Then check. Just break the code. Just break the code. We had did a lot of programs like this, buddy. Please. Your output is 80. Patil, I'm just asking you what is the output. That's it. I'm not asking how the K value will be getting incremented. I'm just asking what is the value. That's it. Output is 80. That is fantastic, Rajat. That is very good. That is very good. Yes, Akshay. Yes. K value will be coming 74. 74 plus 6. Now tell me, what is the total value? 74 plus 6 means 80. Check the program correctly, buddy. Check the program correctly. Okay. All right, guys. All right. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening. We'll be trying to continue our session again by tomorrow. Prakash, 18th date. Both I have uploaded in our yesterday's classroom. Please check it. The data is already there in yesterday's classroom. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you.